Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse World's Finest Batman-Superman Fusion. This is a hybrid of Batman and Superman, and the two of them took Hal Jordan's power ring, so we have sort of Green Lantern in there as well. I picked this guy up at Walmart today. I've been hunting and hunting and hunting, finally found a Walmart store with a couple of cases, and have both the regular and Platinum Chase variants in front of you. So let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see at the top, 22 moving parts, McFarlane Toys, ages 12 plus, DC Multiverse, Batman, Superman. Here he is in the package. We have 3 green batarangs, 1 alternate hand, collector's card, and display stand. One side of the package, Batman, Superman Fusion from Batman, Superman World's Finest. I do remember when this comic came out a couple years ago, I thought McFarlane could make a really cool toy of this, and here it is. Batman, Superman. The bottom, there's this barcode, if that helps anybody. And on the back side, here they are posed up from that comic. And then, of course, we have the Platinum Chase variant, which the only difference I notice is the legs are semi-transparent green, the batarangs are semi-transparent, and, of course, it has the Platinum Edition sticker. The barcode is going to be exactly the same as the other one, as well as pretty much everything else on the packaging. Happy to have them both. So with no further ado, let's open them up. And I did get 2 of the Platinum version of the Fusion Batman Superman. They had 2 full cases at the Walmart store with the exact same assortment. 2 Dick Grayson Batman, 1 Fusion Batman, 1 Platinum Fusion Batman, 1 Platinum Bullseye Batman, and 1 Platinum Hugo Strange Batman. I got 2 of these, one of which to open and enjoy, 1 to keep unopened in my complete Batman-related unopened action figure collection. I got 1 of the regular version because I ordered the bundle at the McFarlane Toy Store, and eventually I'll get that, and that'll be my sealed one. Here's a look at the cover of Batman Superman World's Finest number 4, both the regular and the variant. Inside that issue, Batman and Superman end up stealing Hal Jordan's ring, as you can see right here, thus creating the Fusion Batman Superman, just like the figure. Alright, now that we have these figures out of the package, here they are with all their accessories laid out. We have a display stand, collector's card, 1 alternate hand, totaling 3 interchangeable hands, and then both these figures come with 3 batarangs each. Before we load all that, let's talk about and check out the figure. So this is Batman Superman Fusion from Batman Superman World's Finest. It said, the World's Finest must go toe-to-toe with the protector of Sector 2814, Hal Jordan. Using their combined willpower, Batman and Superman willed away Hal's ring, amalgamating into an invincible new superhero. So it's a combination of Batman and Superman, and I guess Green Lantern as well. So let's take a look. Starting with the head here, it's all red. We have white eyes surrounded in black. He has no mouth, kind of reminds me of the Batman Beyond Batman. As you go further down, he has the Superman logo, sort of mixed with the Batman logo. It's kind of cool. His color scheme, blue, black, red, and a little bit of green. It looks like it's done with the Speeding Bullets body. You can see that textured arm and leg going down there. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. Sort of utility belt. Got that same symbol on this back. As a whole, it's a pretty cool idea for a figure, and a pretty sort of gimmicky idea for a comic character. And a quick look at the Platinum Chase variant. It's very similar. The differences are going to be the belt is done in yellow, his legs are semi-transparent and have a little bit of sort of a glittery effect, and that's about it. And a closer look at his face and head sculpt. Like I said, it definitely reminds me of the Batman Begins Batman. And then here are the figures, broken down as far as they can go with all of their removable parts detached. Now let's check out their accessories, starting off with the boring stuff. Here's the display stand, typical McFarlane stand we've seen a million times before. It's very thin, very basic. And then we also have the collector's card. As you can see, it's an image of Batman Superman Fusion from Batman Superman World's Finest. On the back, there is a description. If you want to read that, pause now. And I will comment that both the collector's card and the regular and platinum versions are exactly the same on both the front and the back. Now for his hands. He has a total of 3 of them. 1 right hand, and 2 left hands. Here he is with his first pair of hands. His right hand is a fist, his left hand is a gripping hand, and he has 1 alternate left hand. This looks to be a grabbing or throwing hand. And now for his batarangs. The regular version has 3 green batarangs, and the Platinum Chase 3 transparent batarangs. They look pretty good. It's a typical batarang, although in an unusual color. And then of course, we have the transparent versions, which are equally and possibly even cooler. Here he is holding and getting ready to throw that batarang. Now to check out the differences in reuse between this Fusion Superman Batman and the Speeding Bullet Superman Batman. So let's take a look. Start with their heads here. A lot of similarities, but they're totally different head sculpts. Both have the flat mouth, wide eyes. This guy's a cape, this guy doesn't. I would say the torso area and the stomach appear to be the same. Diaper, totally different. The arms, they're definitely the same. You can see that texturing up and down the bicep area. And the forearms a little bit different. Longer fins. And then the legs look to be reuse. You can see the lines go all the way to the bottom. And they added, or rather removed, this little boot thing. The boots themselves are different. These have lines through them, these do not. Feet are also different. So they're 100% the same figure, except for the head, the forearms, the diaper, and then the bottom half of the legs. Here are all the figures that utilize the Speeding Bullet's body. There are 4 of them now. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at the figure and his accessories, let's check out his height. From bottom to the top of his head, standing about 7.1 inches tall, which can translate to 18 centimeters. And if you go to the top of the ears, about 7.3 inches tall. And for his articulation, starting with his head, of course, you can rotate from side to side. You can look up and down about that far. You can tilt his head from one side to the other. Shoulders on a ball joint goes up way more than 90 degrees. Up, down, around, all that good stuff. He's got this butterfly ring between his shoulder and chest, increasing the range of motion and covering up that large gap that would be there. Bicep cut, double jointed elbows. His wrist can rotate, and it's going to be hinged. Torso is a ball joint, rotate around, forward and back. Another one is waist, rotate around, forward and back. Between the two, very good range of motion in the torso area. Legs, completely to splits, McFarlane style hip joints. Rotation is almost non-existent on him. Legs go forward about that far. Back not much. Double jointed knees. Then his ankles, forward and back, rotate, tilt, rock, and of course, toe articulation. Here's a look at these Fusion Batman Superman figures. They're hovering in the skies of either Gotham City, Metropolis, or Coast City. Take your pick. Now let's check them out. Next to some other action figures. Starting off with some other Batman, Superman, and Green Lantern figures. Here they are next to my 2 favorite McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman figures, the Nightfall and Hush Batman. And here, with my favorite Superman figures, the Action Comics 1000 and Hush Superman figures. Then, with my 2 favorite Hal Jordan Green Lantern figures. In fact, these are the only Hal Jordan figures that are not evil. Here they are, next to the Fulcrum Abominus Mega figure. This is a hybrid between Batman, Superman, The Flash, Green Lantern, I think Cyborg, and probably Wonder Woman. A nice little mashup, just like these guys. Here they are, next to the Batman as Green Lantern. Kind of a similar concept, although this Fusion took it one step further and added Superman on top of that. And these Fusion Batman Superman figures from the World's Finest comic definitely remind me of the composite Superman Batman from the Batman Superman comics. And since this Cyborg Superman is a Platinum Chase variant, I wanted to take a look at all the different McFarlane DC Multiverse Platinum Chase variants out there. Here are all the sort of older Platinum Chase variants. Gold, bronze, unpainted, and then some newer versions. And here's a look at some more recently released McFarlane Platinum figures. I'm not fully caught up, but I'm close. Now let's check them out. Next to some other recently released McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. Here they are next to the rest of their wave. We have the Adam West Batman, World's Finest, Fusion Batman Superman, and then Dick Grayson Batman. Now all 3 of these figures has a Platinum Chase variant. I was able to find the Fusion Batman. I'm on the hunt for the Adam West and the Dick Grayson Batman, If anyone has a lead on where I'm able to find that Platinum Chase variant, or can help me out, please drop me a line in the comments below. It is much appreciated. And here they are. Next to the most recent Platinum Wave, we have the Ben Affleck, Blue and Gray, Flash movie Batman, Batman Begins, Lucius Fox, Hugo Strange's Batman, and Bullseye Batman. Then, next to the Collector's Edition, Wave 6, we have Clock King, Red Hood, Ragman, and Agent Liberty. Just like the last group, there are Platinum Chase variants for each of these guys, and I'm a hunt for all of them. Let me know if you can help. And now, with the Walmart exclusive Max Mercury. He's part of the wave with him and Vampire Shazam, and I finally have my Vampire Shazam on the way. Here's the Fusion Batman, next to the DC Classics Darkseid Mega Figure. And here they are, next to the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Superman Centennial Park Tribute Statue. Then, with the previous Platinum Wave, Sportsmaster, Manhunter, and the New 52 Reverse Flash. And now, with both the Platinum and regular versions of the Cyborg Superman and the DC Rebirth Tim Drake Robin. Now let's check them out, next to some action figures from different various companies, so we can see how they fit in, both scale and style-wise, in case you know which lines you can mix them with. Since they're McFarlane toys, they're typically the 7-inch scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of the larger action figure lines I collect, and work way smaller. But first, let's check them out with some of their McFarlane Toys brothers. In front of you are 5 different action figure lines, all from McFarlane Toys, all 7-inch scale. And now, with some Jack-specific wrestling figures, and some Diamond Select toys, here's the Fusion Superman, next to a bag of cat treats. And here they are, with some DC Direct and NECA figures. Then, with both some Mattel and Jazzwares wrestling figures. And now, with some Mezco and Mattel DC figures. Next, with some Mafex and Hasbro Marvel Legends. And finally, with some SH Figure Arts and some Jazzwares Fortnite figures. Overall, I think it's a pretty cool figure. It's gimmicky, it's pointless, but it's really cool. It came out pretty nice. The colors, they really pop. The red, the yellow, the blue, the green, the black, it all meshes pretty well together. It's a pretty cool idea, but not something I'm going to need too often in my action figure displays. I do like the Platinum Chase variant. It's a little bit more accurate to the comic and the source material. I don't like the little stripe texturing on the side of the body. I can't imagine that's accurate to this guy. They're just reusing that Speeding Bullets body again. Still, he does look pretty nice. Head sculpt's great. Love the batarangs. If I were to rate this guy, 7, 6.5, that's kind of the area I'm looking at. 7, it looks good. It's a good figure. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you real soon.